Hey guys, we want to welcome you to Conversation with Coach. We're at the Coach's Box. My name is Charlotte, the Victory Queen, and I'm sitting here with the coach. We're going to get into the interview, but we're super excited to bring these conversations to the community. And tonight, we just so happen to be talking about business. So, business in the community. If you ain't been to Coach's Box, it's in Duncanville at
705 Oriole Boulevard, Duncanville, Texas.
Yes, I was talking to a young lady just a second ago, and she never heard about the Coach's Box, and she's been here all her life. So we're going to get the message out so you can come on down. But also, we want to bring these conversations to help business owners and help people build relationships. And we're going to talk about a lot more stuff on this podcast. But we're super excited that you are joining us tonight. So if you're watching live or the replay, just make sure you subscribe so you can stay connected to these conversations. So, how you doing today?
Doing great.
Awesome. So, we're going to get right into it. We're talking about business, and you thought about this podcast because you saw a need in the community. And so, what is one of the needs small business owners face in business?
Oh, man.
What's one of the challenges?
It's major challenges. One, right now we're having to go through just trying to keep employees. Second, meeting the needs of the people, man. As far as getting product. You know what I'm saying? Because the product is steady rising and going, and one day you have it, one day you're not. So it puts you in a position where you can't be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, would you say, how do you think, what would be one of the benefits for the community to know how to fulfill that need? What can the community do?
Depends on what scale they're on. If they looking for jobs, be ready to work.
Okay.
If you come in and we at a pork chop, you understand it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's depends on where they at.
So, and like you guys know, things are changing fast. Drastically, not only with like internet, but food prices. Man. And so business is just changing all around. So, how are you preparing for your business for the future?
Just doing what I've been doing. Being consistent, staying with the product, trying not to raise prices so high to where we can't afford it. You don't want to go get $20 burgers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So even though you just 2 months ago, tomatoes was higher than burger bags. A case of tomatoes cost you $85. A case of burgers cost you $60.
Mm.
So what do you think I was doing? Painting tomatoes. Oh no, I just
I want
nah, we're down to one tomato though. You get one tomato on your burger.
Yeah.
You gotta trim back a little bit. You can't put two tomatoes on burgers and sandwiches, and all these folks that come in and say, "Give me extra tomatoes." You gotta charge them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a way to work, man. You just gotta stay consistent and stay within yourself.
Yeah, pivoting in this economy.
Right.
Yeah, that's very important. You also mentioned about keeping employees as well.
Yeah.
So, what role as a business owner, you gotta hire the employees. What role do flexibility play?
Well, the way the world's working right now for us, especially small businesses, you can't really keep your valuable employees because why? Just like everything for me go up, everything for them is going up. Think about it. Your house notes going up, your rent going up if you're in an apartment, your whatever's going, your food you go buy for your house, your kids, it goes up. But if you're making a certain salary here or whatever, can't afford to do it. So you gotta make a choice. Do I go to work? Do I buy food? You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. And then when you're trying to, help everyone, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't mind taking my cut because I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do this for me. but I also do it for the community and try to keep people straight. You know what I'm saying? So God got me. I ain't worried about me. I'm good.
So we're gonna pause and rewind a little bit,
Come on.
and we want to tell us like how you got started with the coaches box. I didn't ask that.
Lord, man. I started 13 years ago, and it's very simple. I was working for a company for 21 years, and one day they decided they didn't need me no more. And I decided I wasn't gonna give nobody else my time. I'm gonna work for myself, which I have already done, restaurants since I was 12 years old. So that was just, like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that, right back on it. So I opened up the coaches box. How did I get the name of the coaches box? I coached for years, and the referees used to tell me, "Coach, get back in your box."
Okay.
Okay. I was a clown out there. I ain't gonna, I was a real coach.
Okay,
So,
basketball,
football, basketball, whatever it was, referee made sure I stayed within my boundaries. Hey, you got get back in your box, coach. So that's how I became the coach's box.
Awesome. So 13 years.
Yeah.
You've been in Duncanville the whole time?
Whole time.
Okay. So, that's a long time to be in the community. And again, we just talked about changes. What is one of the biggest changes you have seen since you first started? Besides pricing, what's one of the things you would like your biggest change?
Biggest change. For me, it's not really much, you know what I'm saying? Because I have been so consistent. But one of the biggest things I can pinpoint is loyalty. It's hard to find it now. Yeah, the biggest part. And that's on every scale. You got customers and you got employees, you got whatever. They ain't loyal. You got a few. And then we got loyalty cards, and people got them. You know what I'm saying? People have my loyalty card. I'm loyal to Coaches Box. They got a card. So, and I respect that. I know that. And it's not just a restaurant, because we have people here that's been coming here, and you have people pass. I'm sending flowers to the to the families and stuff like that. So, and it just we big family. So.
I do know, like, I've came to a few karaoke's here,
Yes.
and so is that something that business owners, small business, should look at, like adding something different? So it's not food, more food you added, but you added like entertainment for the customer. So how was that making that decision of adding that?
Well, I added a DJ on Friday nights, and that was me. That's all I wanted was music. I didn't need, all that extra. But customers wanted karaoke. So my first two karaoke's was not karaoke. They were gong shows.
It was what?
Gong.
Okay.
The gong show.
Okay.
Because they come out and they couldn't sing. I'm beating on pots and pans. I letting them know that's not right. But
Okay.
I had Shani B.
Uh-huh.
She hosts my karaoke, and she pulled me to the side and said, "Coach, we heard people feeling this, that." And they tell them to get some tough skin, because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They know they all key. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But they love it. I let them have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did cut it back once a month. I don't want to hear that all year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you see a difference as far as how, did you see a difference in business? Like, did you get more clients, more customers? Was that your goal? Was that your overall goal?
It gives and takes. So sometimes it could be 5, sometimes it could be 50. You know what I'm saying? It's just like any other day. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't determine. You know what I'm saying? I've had Friday nights where we had more people in here just listening to the music versus the karaoke nights. So yeah, it's been different.
Yeah. So I was asking that question to, another small business owner may, be listening and, want to know if they can add that to what they're doing, So that's why I asked that question, like, because you was innovating.
Right.
Okay, let's put music.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So you always got to be evolving in business.
Always got to recreate yourself.
Mm-hmm. So what else do you do at the Coaches Box? We just started the podcast for the people.
First time.
Yes.
Lock in. Ain't never know what a podcast was.
Come on now.
So y'all gonna see it evolve, right?
Yeah.
And so, what else? What else are you adding to?
Every third Tuesday of the month, we're gonna start doing a comic show.
Okay.
It's gonna be big. I got some people that's gonna be on tap just come out and do comics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to provide a place, you know, where it's safe. You know what I'm saying? Because number one is safety, and we probably one of the safest. Well, I better not say that out there because somebody might try me. But hey, we one of the safest places around, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got the biggest lot. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got parking that we have.
Yeah.
Food is on point, so it is what it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh Lord, you.
Turn it up too loud.
Y'all, the food is on point. I had to pause right there. So if y'all haven't had, I like the burgers. So if y'all haven't had the burgers and fries, there's plenty of other food, but y'all try any burger.
Yeah.
Turkey burger, the regular burger, the big burger, the junior cheeseburger, whatever. All the burgers are good. So that's one of the things, you know, well, you know that, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, was that on purpose?
No,
Okay.
I love to cook, man. So it's, and like people always come in and say, hey, what you recommend? One of everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I love to cook. It is what it is. If I couldn't do it, it wouldn't be on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, we have an audience here, and we wanted a live audience so people can ask questions, especially people that's in the community that supports the Coaches Box as well. So you can't see them, but we're going to ask questions to our audience, and we're going to go back to asking Coach questions. So for you guys in the audience, do anybody have any questions that you guys want to ask Coach today?
I had thought of something. I should have wrote it down.
Man, coach, short time memory.
Yeah, you know. Now, we were talking about 13 years.
13 years.
In that 13 years. Oh, yeah, you talking about your loyalty. You got people with loyalty. Do you have, like, some people who've been dealing with you the whole 13 years?
I do.
Yeah.
I do, man. And I got one gentleman, he here every day.
Okay.
And when I'm not here, he want to know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
13 years.
I don't know. I came here. You had a comedy night with T-Bone
Okay.
a long time ago, and I came to do the show here, and I was like, okay. I think we had a microphone and a speaker hooked up to the
Right.
thing. You did it.
T-Bone.
Yeah.
Little.
Little T-Bone.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you did a comedy over there, but
Right.
I know that was a couple of years ago. So
Yeah, that's a few years back. Was that before COVID?
Yeah, right after COVID or right before COVID?
Okay. Yeah.
Might have been before.
Yeah. And that's another thing. I'm looking for that, but I'm looking for it to be consistent.
Yeah.
And I need people, you know, comedians that want to be consistent at, you know, invite people out, like you say, test their work. You know what I'm saying? What I find is people want to be like they on TV, man. They want to have 100 people.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do 5 people.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to learn how to do 5 people before you can do 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, that's just. But I'm not a comedian, so I can't. I don't know how to work that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say what I say about food. You know, I can cook for one person. I can cook for 100 people. Is what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I guess when, you know, like I said, I've been talking to some comedians, and that's what they were saying. Like, man, you think we're ready to get 35, 40 people? Why you gotta have that many?
Yeah.
You know, get 20. You know what I'm saying? Start out something that you can't get. You know, everybody know 5 people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I know you say everything good in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I like the burgers too. But like if somebody like myself came in, I say, hey coach, I need something good. What would you fix me? If I say, hey, make me something you eat that's your best meal, what would you make?
Because I know you like the burgers.
I'm
gonna fix you a burger.
If I didn't tell you I like the burger.
I'm gonna fix you a burger and wing.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna fix you a burger wing combo. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix what you want. You know what I'm saying?
All right, one more question. You said like the poach out, like understand the poach out ain't here. Like what would you do? I came in, I want poach out, but you want to keep me as a customer. You want me to leave out my money in these face. Dang, I want a poach out. How would you try to keep this?
Man, I got
Look at that wall.
a menu, man. So find you something, man, to get you over for the day and come back tomorrow and get your pork chop. Yeah. And I help you out on that, man. I could go in half with you on your pork chop. Whatever, man, just to get you back. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the plan. Yeah.
And that leads me to my next question is, how do you handle negative reviews?
I don't even mess with them because I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
I will pop off. So.
That's why you say go get in the box.
Yeah. I don't do it. I don't. I mean, I've been here 13 years and I probably read 3. And each one of them 3, I want to see no people.
Yeah.
Say, boy, they come to me. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I can say about in a restaurant. In a restaurant, man, why would you go out there and put it all over the world? You know, Facebook, whatever you own, whatever. Or go tell your neighbor about something that happened at the coaching spots.
Mm-hmm.
They can't fix it.
Right.
Come tell Coach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it like you want.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't handle negative stuff, because that's people looking for a reason to hype me up.
We don't want you hyped up.
Not at all.
Hey, I like Coach. Coach, I don't even deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
I read 3 of them. I look for all 3 people.
So we have a question in the audience.
What does success mean to you today? To you when you first started?
Success today versus starting.
When you started, yes.
When I'm started,
No,
my
no, no, no,
success.
what does success mean to you today versus when you started?
Right. That's why I said, let me go back to when I started. Because when I started, I already knew I was going to be successful because I never done anything that I wasn't successful at. So success today for me is gaining the relationships with the customers. Success for me is finding those loyal customers, finding loyal employees. That's my success.
So I have a question on to that, what you just said. If you're, as a business owner, how do you keep saying finding those loyal employees? How do we go about, if we're in business, to find those type of employees that you're looking for?
It's like fishing. Either you use a hook or use a net. Get a lot of them and weed out the ones you don't want, or you can just throw your hook in and cast and get you a big one and try to ride it out. You just got to get them, man, and just try to work with them. Try to stay, me, myself, I just try to stay as consistent as I can with people. You know what I'm saying? Just 3 weeks ago, I pulled my crew together and I told them, I said, let me tell y'all something. As a business owner, I realized why you never really meet the CEOs of big companies, and you never really get to see the upper people, because why? They don't care about you. You might see them at a picnic, you might see them at whatever function they have, and for you, that's the only time you see them. But when you side by side with somebody, they care about you. That's just that.
That's good. Did you have another question? It looked like you have another question.
And
Yes, you have another question?
so, how important has networking in the community and involving been to your business first?
Networking?
And working out in the community, how has it helped with you working in the community, bringing it back growth to you, to your business?
I would say go hand in hand, but with me, I think by me being a coach, by me being, the person I was, coaching, being in the community is easy. You know what I'm saying? That's winning people over is easy as a coach. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to people, you can get people to almost do anything if you know how to coach them up to do it. You know what I'm saying? So being in this community is tough because there's a lot of people don't want you to see you be successful. So but I've been here 13 years, so it is what it is.
So how will the new generation know about you? Like, how can we get the new generation to know about you as a coach that's been out there? So like, I'm not from your state, but I'm hearing your state now, and I've had the opportunity to do some things here with you. But if I needed to reach on the outside to bring the youth or different communities at different age groups and levels, how do we help you come outside to the community to get them to know about the coaching class?
Go outside? I don't want to go outside. I don't like outside. No, I'm just playing. But now, I'm like, hey, a gun will travel, man. You bring it out, you take it outside, I'll go outside. Whatever you want to event, you want to host or whatever outside, I'm not afraid of outside. I'll be outside. But I got that door for a reason. I got tired of being outside. I want people to come to me versus me going to people. Just me.
Thank you. Those were some good questions. Did any of you guys have questions?
We're talking about customers and employees, but on the business side, like city ordinances and state requirements and stuff, how do you feel about meeting those requirements, and how do you suggest people doing business? How important is it to get that paperwork?
Man, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's a real nightmare, for real. It's almost like they don't want you to do it. And as I was telling my son just the other day, I said, if it was easy, anybody could do it. And that's why I feel people put you through so much to get something, to see how bad you really want it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've been through it all.
So as a coach, when you coach people and you know where they need to go, and you know you don't have to put them through the training for it.
Gotta push them for it, yeah.
So do you see that with the paperwork? This is why we have these standards, and this is why all the restaurants have to meet these goals. Do you see why they ask you, or do you just think it's just a bunch of, red tape to try to really?
It's red tape.
Yeah.
It's red tape. Because each restaurant is different. Mm-hmm. Follow what I'm saying? So you can't just have one particular standard for restaurants because each restaurant is different. Follow what I'm saying? So just because you hold whatever restaurant to whatever standard, that restaurant may not be the same. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to. I ain't gonna tell these people how to do their business, but yeah, you gotta stay flexible, man.
And then
you know what I'm saying?
Budgeting and finance.
Lord, no.
Do you have somebody to help you, or how do you do that?
Pray.
Amen.
Pray, man. Pray. That's all you can do is pray. Because it means, I'm telling you, I've been through COVID, through ice storms, through a lot. And I'm still here. So I can remember when it was shut down for a week. The city was shut down for the ice. Coach's Box is the only thing running, man. Everything around here was black. Coach's Box is the only thing running. And people want to know what's going on. I told them, you don't know who I know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's been different. Yeah.
So speaking on all the questions she asked, are you dealing with Dallas County or Duncanville?
Duncanville, Dallas, whoever.
Is there a difference with them?
I don't want to call their name because
Okay.
they might show up.
Okay.
You know how that goes.
Okay.
But yeah, no, man, these people funny, man. I mean, yeah, they different. They different. I've seen them shut businesses down, and they don't have to do that. They really don't have to do that. All they have to do is give somebody an opportunity to work with whatever that is that they need to do, whatever you need to straighten up. Give them a chance. And if they don't straighten it up, that's on them.
Yeah.
But to walk in with these folks with these big hats on, guns on their ears, and tell you to come on, nah, that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? When you got customers in the bid, nah, that ain't cool. Because now your customers looking at you like, what you done done? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's crazy work. I've been there.
Yeah.
I did that 3 times.
Okay.
See, I keep count of everything. Yeah, 3 times, 3 different people. Yeah. Like I said, I don't want to call their name because I don't need to. No, I won't. Yeah.
I know one of the things I like about Coach's Box is the customer service. So you talk about loyal employees. I've been seeing some of the same people for a while, you know.
Yeah,
So you just
Depends on how you come.
I'm sorry. He said depends. Okay.
Depends on how you come.
I've seen. Okay, depends on how I come.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because
if you ever came in here and I was by myself, they wasn't here.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the things I like too is knowing the owner.
Yes.
Knowing good customer service.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I go to a business, that's what you want. Especially like we always get that. So how do you feel about that? You know, when people say there's no good customer service in a black establishment. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, they bad customers.
Mm.
Bad customers get bad customer service. Yeah, I mean, because you got people here come through the door, they want you to just cater to them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what kind of day I had. I know what kind of night you fit had. You know what I'm saying? So it is like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all different, and like I said, as long as you're a good customer, you come through the door and they greet you, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Coach's Box. You got people on you say hi back. I need a cheeseburger with mustard and mayonnaise. That's how you doing.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying? So people don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
That's on them. They ain't on us.
They just looking at themselves and not
Yeah.
no one else. They just want what they want, when
For
they want,
instance.
and how they want.
For instance, today we opened up. Man short, didn't come in on time, whatever. But we had a boom. Everybody busy, right? Customer said, "I called my order in." You know my reply. You the only one with the number, huh? All these people in here, you the only one got the number.
Yeah.
Sit down, man. We gonna get you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of how it rolls for me. Which they can't do that
Mm-hmm.
because they not the owner.
Right. Right.
I can do that
Yeah.
because I don't care if you're here or not because you mad because you called your order in and we busy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad we busy. Just sit down and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't think about again, I'm a customer, so
Yeah.
we don't never think about the owner,
Yeah.
what they want because we want that cheeseburger.
Yeah. They
With
don't.
extra onions,
They don't
and
know we
want it right
short-handed.
now.
They don't
They
know.
don't think
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
So it's good to hear this perspective, Coach. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah, one guy came in one day. You by yourself, Coach? Yeah. Give me 20 hamburgers. Like he cared. Why you ask? Just order the 20 hamburgers. Let's
Yeah.
get it going.
Yeah. And you made it to the front.
Of course I did.
I love it. I love it. What advice would you give someone trying to scale a one-person operation?
I'll tell me.
A one-person operation. Is that his plan?
Is it no? It's not planned, but like, how would you scale that? Like,
No one plans to be alone, so it can't be a one-person operation, right?
right?
Right? You build things to have people with you, so you can't be. I opened this by myself, but I knew eventually I was going to have employees, right?
Right.
Y'all with me right there? I opened up. I worked 18 months by myself.
Literally.
by myself,
Wow. Okay.
answering the phone, cooking, and giving them their food. But I knew eventually I was going to have to hire somebody to help me do this. Because if you start building it, they gonna come.
Yeah.
So you can't be one person operating there. You jump the rope. So
Well, you were.
yeah,
You
yeah,
actually were.
yeah.
But like you said, it's not planned.
Not a plan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever thought about being a franchise, like spreading out, venturing out?
I ain't learned how to split myself yet. It's gonna be hard for me to do that.
Okay.
I can't be in two places at one time.
Okay. Yeah, figure this one
I
out.
haven't figured that out. Reason being, because just like today, person I show up, I get a phone call. Hey, why y'all ain't open over here? Can't be in two places at one time.
I have like one more question for
Talk
you.
about it.
Yeah. Before I ask the question, I'm gonna ask the audience one more time. Do we have any other questions before we get out of here? Because we have to get out of here. Okay.
I have a question, but I have to say,
A
Okay.
statement.
I think that coach does not teach his horn enough. Coach's box is a pillar of the community. Coaches gave over the issue that he had, and he also served this community. And when I say, he said that he was open doing coaching. He was open during the ice storm. He was open, and many businesses couldn't do that. But when he did, I cannot tell you also, this is the same person who has a business that poured into the community. So not that he's open for business for sale, he also gives back. He helped employees when the government shut down. He donates and sets scholarships for youth. He gives back so much, and people know him. It's not often that you come to a business that you feel so comfortable and the coach recognize you by name, by face. He said he started from humble beginnings. I know a lot of businesses, their business is their business, but it's also their resume. That's deep, because you're trying to keep afloat.
Yeah.
Coach has, and I say he has a gift of service, because he said, I love to cook. It's a blessing. Everybody don't have that. And when you do things and it seems, from us on the outside looking in, it looks effortless. But he kind of alluded how, there's a day where it's not so smooth. But every day he's open. And he's open with a great attitude. I was introduced to Coach by a friend. I think she went to school with his wife. I don't know. She's like, hey, let me take you to this local joint here. I met Coach. I'm like, there's something about this. And I'm one of those people that sits back and I watch, just analyze, kind of see what's going on. He has been solid every time. I have never seen a bad day for him. And even if he's so professional that he can handle it. And he knows his target audience.
Yeah.
We're in a community that, we all have hard times. And sometimes we bring those attitudes in here. So, Coach, we thank you for being in this community. Thank you for your service. Thank you for giving back. Thank you for the food that you provide. Thank you for helping. Thank you for being a role model. Thank you for being a inspiration. Thank you for being that guy who thank God first.
Amen.
And so I see Coach continue to be successful.
Amen.
That's my comment. Not a question, but my comment.
Thank you. We're gonna clap for
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Amen.
Because you see, and then for people to come and just pour into you like that. That's,
Right.
Thank you. And this is the beginning. This is just the beginning.
This is it.
And so, I've been asking you a question.
Mhm.
I probably asked you like 2 or 3 times,
Yes.
but I said, if you could write a book
Mhm.
about your entrepreneur journey, what would be the title and why?
From one player to the next.
From one player to the next.
Come on now.
That's the title.
That's the wisdom I like. From one player to the next.
Good, bro.
Okay.
Because I already walk where somebody else trying to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I used to teach my kids. I couldn't teach you if I never played this position.
Yeah.
And that changed my organizations big time. When I went out and got coaches, not dads. We got guys that play positions. This is who you're gonna coach. You can't teach a kid how to throw a football. You never threw one yourself. You can't teach a kid how to shoot free throws. You never played basketball. So we went and got coaches that actually put in their work on the court, on the field, on the whatever, man. And that's how I coach, and that's how I do this. That's how I do this. And that's why you don't see nobody cooking for me and maybe 1 or 2 other people. I was cooking at them other places, ain't cooking in here.
Come on now.
Yeah, this is a big difference. You've seen, if people been coming, you done seen a lot of people come through them doors and they can't handle that cooking, man.
Yeah.
Because it's different. You see the size of the menu and everything tastes different. You eat here every day of the week and get something different, and it's not going to taste. It's going to taste different.
Yeah.
Because everything has a unique taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coach's box.
There it is.
The coach's box, you guys. This has been exciting. It's been fun.
Love it.
What would you tell someone else who wasn't here tonight in person, but what would you tell them so they can be in the room next time?
What's the date?
Today's date?
What's the date? July.
July, the second Tuesday.
Second Tuesday in July. Be in the room.
Be in the room,
Be in
second
the room,
Tuesday
man.
in July. We're going to be talking about relationships. And you guys, I'm not the expert at that, but
Hold on.
go ahead.
For those that were supposed to be here, you won't be invited to the next one. Yeah. You know, we're
Y'all
going to
heard
have some
that?
more people on the panel that's supposed to be in here business-wise. I can't, you give me your word, you come in.
Yeah.
If you don't show up, that's on you, man. Because I'm telling you, this was not more so for the coaches box, it was just for them as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Other business owners
other
that was
business
supposed
owners
to
that's
be on
supposed to
the.
be in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't invite them to the next one. They I made the next one. Nah.
So Coach has been sharing wisdom with me for over the years, you guys. So next time we're gonna be talking about relationships. But before we get out of here, I had asked Coach a question one time, you guys. And like he said, he's a Scorpio. And the question, I'm gonna let y'all know what the question is. You remember the question, Coach?
Come with it.
Okay. So I came in here, just got my hair done, talking to my beautician, and the question was, after talking to her, she told me the guy I was dating to ask him for an allowance because he wanted to be exclusive. I came here and asked Coach that question. When should I ask a guy for an allowance? And y'all should have saw his face. And it changed, like he had to take a deep breath. And so I'm glad he didn't say whatever he was thinking, but he took a deep breath, because he know me. And I was being serious, you guys. And so we're going to talk about that. I'm going to just leave it right there with you guys.
Leave it there.
And we're going to talk about, starting there next time in July. Make sure y'all stay tuned and be here with us at the Coach's Box.
Appreciate it. Thank everybody for coming out. Appreciate y'all.